Hey, it's Adam Lavelle, the wrestling snob. It's been a little while. There hasn't been much Noah going on except those European tours, and I'm not knocking them, but man, I watched one and just couldn't get into it. You have to forgive me for that. I love Noah, love their wrestlers, but they're wrestling guys that I don't know and never heard of, and I know I didn't want to use Google. Yes, I could have. I didn't want to. I went over and watched a lot of Marigold. I'm caught up on that. This isn't about Marigold, so I'm not going to sit here and talk about it. Don't worry about it. But if you want to hear my opinions on that, let me know, and I'll give you a quick message on how you can do that. But we're here to talk about Sunny Voyage coming up in a few hours over in Japan. It'll be early Monday morning here. I'll be well asleep as I got to go into work tomorrow. In fact, I'm training a bunch of guys, so I got to make sure I get my sleep and I'm ready to go. But we're going to talk about the show. We're going to look at it. We're going to preview it. I'm going to give you my thoughts, my predictions, and then I will watch it as soon as I can when I get home on Monday. It's tough for me to watch on weekdays. I'm going to do my best to get my review up as soon as possible. Ideally, it would be nice to have it done and up before I go to bed on Monday. But no promises, guys. It's tough. But I love Noah, and we're going to scroll down here to the bottom where they start talking about the matches, start showing us their matches at Noah's website, Pro Wrestling Noah's website. That's noah.co.jp, and you click on schedule tickets, and you can see their upcoming shows. And this one, again, is in a few hours in Japan. It will be Monday night, so it will be early Monday morning for us here in the United States. I don't know how many of you can watch it live, but I know I can't. Single match to kick off this show, Daga versus Daiki Odashima. Now, whenever there's a young guy straight out of the dojo like this, the question isn't is he going to win? The question is, how well will he perform? Odashima is great. I mean, and he's getting a junior no, he's not getting a title shot, but he's getting a shot at a junior heavyweight like himself, so I think he will shine. He has shined against a lot guys who is bigger and stronger than him in the heavyweight division. Here, he gets the junior heavyweight champion, not a title match. Again, I can't stress that enough. Odashima hasn't earned or does not deserve that, of course, no matter how much we all like him, and we do like him, don't we? He's a great guy, great wrestler, terrific. He may not like this, but he really reminds me of Loki, not just his look, but his style, his approach, how he's sort of so deliberate about every little move he does and every facial he makes. Great stuff. He'll go down here, but I think he will give Daga fits, because Daga, if we know him and we know him, he'll be extremely overconfident and cocky, and it will cost him. It won't cost him the match, but it will cost him some embarrassing spots, and Odashima will walk away looking better than ever. But Daga wins. Tag match, Shuhei Taniguchi and Hayata taking on Eita and LJ Cleary. What a weird tag team. Noah's been doing this a lot. I mean, Taniguchi and Hayata? Where's that coming from? It's like they're pulling this stuff out of a fishbowl. Eita and LJ Cleary? Man, this is tough to call because it's such an odd match, but I think Cleary and Eita are the better team. I do. I know Taniguchi can beat anyone at any time. He's upset many people, and he's capable. And I know Hayata is one of the best juniors in the world. I know that. But I just get a better vibe, a better feeling from Eita and LJ Cleary. I think they'll mesh. I think they will gel. I think their spirits are more alike than what you or I or some others might think. And I think because of that, this will give them the victory in a very interesting matchup, for sure. Then we got an Innovation Tournament Scramble matchup. I scrolled down there a second to see if it wasn't the last match as well. I'm not exactly sure what that means. I know there's an Innovation Tournament coming up. I haven't looked into the details of it greatly, but this has something to do with it. It is Dragon Bane and Yuto Kikuchi against Kai Fujimura and Yu Owada. Very interesting. Again, we've seen Owada and Fujimura team. And is this a team or is this a four-way matchup? Let me click on this highlights here and see what it says. This was a scramble match between the competitors who will compete in the first round of the N Innovation Tournament in Nagata on October 30th. Dragon Bane, who also competed in the N1 and made a big impact. Kai Fujimura, who has returned from an absence and is looking to produce some results soon. Yu Owada, who is not intimidated by his seniors and is gaining popularity at the venue. And Kikuchi Yuto, a new and upcoming junior fighter. It's a battle to watch with no idea who will come out on top. It sounds like it might be a four-way matchup. And that's how I'm going to treat it. If I'm wrong, Forgive me, guys. I read that highlighted portion to you. It's what it sounds like to me. I think Dragon Bane is probably the guy I would favor here. My favorite personal is Yu Owada. I really see greatness in him. I do. I see him as a future terrific competitor. I mean, Kai Fujimura, of course, but there's something special about Owada to me personally. But I think Dragon Bane wins this crazy and innovation tournament scramble. And here's another one, an innovation tournament scramble. Yohei versus Junta Miyawaki versus Amaska versus Tadasuke. Wow, this is a really crazy one. Here's another one, a scramble match between the wrestlers who will each compete in the first round of the N Innovation Tournament on November 2nd in Yokohama. As this tournament was conceived as a result of an argument between Yohei and Junta Miyawaki. You remember that, and I think it was the last show. Both wrestlers are full of energy. Amaska wants to win in order to get revenge against Daga. Tadasuke also wants to achieve results with the momentum he has had since forming Rattels. With all sorts of intentions mixed up, who will make the first move before the new junior tournament begins? Very interesting. Yohei, Amaska, Miyawaki, and Tadasuke. Miyawaki has the most to prove. He has the most to prove. He wants a shot at that junior championship. Yohei, Amaska, Tadasuke have held it or had shots at it numerous times, or both. I'm going to pick Miyawaki. I think this is his time. I think this is his time to explode. I think this is his time to get to the top. And boy, he's got some of the top contenders in there with him in this matchup. But I think he's going to pull it off. I think he's on his way. It's taken a while, but I think he's doing it. And then we got a 6-man tag team matchup. This is just a normal 3-on-3. No more scrambles at this point. Manabu Soya, the national champion, teams with Go Shiozaki and Hajime Ohara to take on El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr., Galendo del Mar, and Alpha Wolf. What a crazy lucha team. Wagner Jr. and Alpha Wolf and Galendo del Mar, not just talented wrestlers, extremely talented wrestlers, but big, scary, strong men. The former GHC champion, Dr. Wagner Jr., his gigantic beast of a brother, and the crazy Alpha Wolf that will bite your fingers off. And they're from Mexico, so they're instantly united. They instantly have something about them against Team No. Is Manabu Soya in Team No? I don't remember. I think so. And Goji Ozaki, who has returned, and he returned to the former show against a bunch of DDT wrestlers that I just thought that show was average. So to me, this is real. This is the real return of Goji Ozaki in there against Noah wrestlers. 3 of the best, teaming with 2 of the best. Whoo, tough to call this one, but I'm going to give it the gold. Go Shiozaki. He needs a big win, and his return, I think he's going to get a big win here. I think his team wins it when he takes out, Alpha Wolf. Very hard to call, but I think Go Shiozaki, Ohara, and Soya win this one. It is a preview for Soya versus Dr. Wagner Jr. as well, and Manabu Soya lost the last preview match that they had badly. Oka Sasaki did not help him out very much there. So I think he wins this one with Goji Ozaki lending a big hand. Single match. Whoo, man, this is huge. Jack Morris, who debuted a new friend that helped him beat up the former good-looking guys, his former tag team partners and friends, including Anthony Green. And they're going to face off here. You know, the Masked Man's going to be around. Green is going to be looking for revenge. Morris just doesn't give a crap anymore. You know, apparently he's just going underhanded. He's going to be a heel, it looks like. He's going to be a bad guy, if you will. It seems that way anyway. I believe he said all would be revealed with this Masked Man on the 14th, so we have another week to go to hear about what that is and what that's about. I don't know. I think this will probably be a no contest. I think this will be a no contest. I don't see either one of these guys winning yet. I could be wrong. I could be wrong about the Masked Man being revealed. He didn't say that would be this week, did he? The 7th? Pretty sure he said the 14th. So if that's the case, if the Masked Man isn't going to be revealed yet, this will be some kind of no contest, but it'll be a great match up until that point. Okay, elimination match. I like that. I love it, to tell you the truth. When you're going to have 8 men in one match, making it elimination rules makes so much sense. We got All Rebellion, Kaieto Kiyomiya, Keno, Alejandro, and Cristobal taking on Takashi Zagura, Masa Kitamiya, Sasaki, and Atsushi Katogi. Sometimes seeing their name wrong, translated wrong. It's not Noah's fault, it's Google's fault. Ulka Sasaki messes me up, and I almost want to say the Sasaki Uruka. I want to see what I see written, and it's wrong as hell, and I know it's wrong. So Oka Sasaki, Atsushi Katogi, Masa Kitamiya, Takashi Sugura versus Kaito Kiyomiya, Keno, Alejandro, and Cristobal. And elimination, that instantly makes a multi-man match way more interesting to me. If this was just the first guy who gets a pin or submission, wins it, I'd still be cool with it. This is a group of 8 amazing wrestlers, 8 of the best in Noah, 8 of the best in the world, for sure. But watching it be an elimination till it comes down to the last guy makes it all the more intriguing, makes it all the more interesting, makes it all the more must-see. I think All Rebellion needs a win here, and I think they get it. Atsushi Katogi seems primed to go out. I think Keno or Kiyomiya will take him out for the victory, but this will be amazing. Again, a preview between Kaito Kiyomiya and Masa Kitamiya. Masa Kitamiya did win the last one in the preview match. Kiyomiya gets it back here, probably taking out Katogi in a terrific match. This looks like a very good, interesting show. Can't wait to see it. I'm going to watch it as soon as I get home if I'm able. When I say I'm able, I got dogs here I got to take out. I'm almost always sleepy when I get home. I'm always hungry and got to eat supper, right? So I got things to do. So I'm going to get on this as quickly as I can. What might happen is I'll watch some tomorrow, some Tuesday, and get my results up sometime on Tuesday or Wednesday at the latest. Sorry, guys. But I'll do my best. If I could do it all as soon as I came home, you better believe that I would, because Noah is a priority to me. Wrestling is the biggest entertainment thing in my life. Not the biggest thing in my life, the biggest source of entertainment. I enjoy nothing more than wrestling, but only wrestling done right. Like Noah, and now I think Marigold's on the list. But I hunt desperately for wrestling that I love so much, because wrestling is the thing that entertains me the most if it's done in a way I think it should be done, like Noah. So I'm Adam Lavelle, the Wrestling Snob. WrestlingDoneRight.com. Go there for all my socials. Follow me on all of them. I only talk wrestling at those links. And lastly, please subscribe to this YouTube. I'd greatly appreciate it. Noah would be helped by it. I promise you. Get my Noah videos in the algorithm. I don't see any other Noah videos in the algorithm. No offense to anyone else that covers Noah. Isami does, but she doesn't cut videos. That's no insult to her. She's not on YouTube as far as I know. So if you could help me get in the YouTube algorithm, that would help Noah, right? So I appreciate it. Thanks again, and I'll be back with more videos before you know it.